Those are just a few of the 70 small business owners and counting who have been touched by the Barstool Fund. We're joined by Barstool Sports founder David Portnoy. Prez, this is amazing. You and your people should be so proud of what you're doing. You're changing people's lives.
Yeah, it's, very Barstool. We didn't even know what we were getting ourselves into. As most people around Boston know who have been following us for decades now, I like to rant and rave and just talk. So I was, I thought I'm in New York now. They shut down indoor dining here. I know it's the same issues in Boston. And I really didn't know how these small businesses, bars, whatever it may be, restaurants were going to survive. I went on a rant about it. I got challenged to put my money where my mouth was. So I donated $500,000 of my own money and asked our readers, stoolies, to donate as well. I started shaming some of my rich friends. Julian Edelman was one of them, calling them out saying, hey, we need money. And the outpouring of support was great. And what we didn't anticipate is the videos that you just showed and the reactions of these small businesses and how much you can see their relief in their lives have been like miserable. And this helps. It's moving. You can't, if you have any compassion at all and you watch this, you want to help. It's, it's putting a face to all the stuff that is going on, the devastation with small business. And it's something that I think speaks to almost every American, to be honest. It's like the fabric of this country. And that's why we've raised so much. I think it's close to 18 million in about 10 days. And we get the money and we give it out as fast as we get it to save these businesses.
So you're making these surprise calls to people. They don't know really whether they're going to get the money or not. You're a modern day Santa Claus. Talk about how much fun that's got to be for you.
So, the first time we did it, the girl who went through the email, she was like, this bar loves you. They're like a big fan of Barstool, so you should just call to deliver the news and be nice. I did it, and the reaction was so overwhelming. We weren't recording it, but I knew it's like, oh my God, we got to get these on tape. It's like the move the bus moment from that old show, like move that bus. So we do it. And now I'm always in the beginning because we're calling everywhere. Like I called a 100-year-old bar in Oregon today. It's like, is this lady going to know who I am out in Oregon? But I think now people are getting the message. And the reactions truly, I'm not the softest guy ever to come down the pike, but even me, it hits me. And I think that's why everybody's donating.
You got a lot bigger heart than you let on, Prez. I know you way too well. Let me ask you about the heart of all of this. And the question I want to ask you is how rewarding this really is for you and your folks. Because you and I know a lot of people who are small business owners here in New England. You're a Swampscott guy. I'm a Braintree guy. Yep. They're just barely surviving. They're not making any money. But I've heard you talk about this before. Small business owners are what America was built on. They have something different. So in that regard, it's got to be really rewarding for you to help them out.
Yeah, the original rant, and again, Butch, we've known each other for a long time. I grinded for Barstool. It's 10 years before I was like, okay, I can do this. And if the pandemic hit at that time, 10 years of my life's work, which I didn't take a day off, is gone with no control, no faith. So to have this stuff just ripped away and to be able to be a lifeline, say, you know what? You have a proven successful business, and we're going to make sure it's still there when this thing's over, and you can go back to doing what you do. It is very gratifying. It's something that I never dreamed we'd be able to help on this level with. But Barstool, people say a lot of things about us. I've never doubted the character of our fans, our people, and it shows. That's why we can do stuff like this, because we have normal, everyday, blue-collar kind of people reading it, enjoying it, and they step up time and time again.
Give us the short answer to this. I'm a small business. I'm looking for help. How do I apply?
So go to barstoolfund.com and you can get both methods. You can donate there and you can submit your business and tell your story.
How long do you plan on doing this? Is there a long-term goal for this?
So, Butch, trust me, it's like I just got myself into a whole second job here. We're going to go as long as this pandemic is going. The summer is, I think, a lot of the bars and restaurants, we're going to get back to the outdoor dining. But yeah, this is, as long as the money is coming in, we're not going to stop.
I want to ask you specifically about a local business you helped here, because we went out there today in Walpole to Jalapeno's Mexican Grill and spoke with Ricardo Di Rosoro, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He's been in business for 32 years. He has an authentic Mexican restaurant. He's one of the people you called. What do you remember about helping him?
Well, I'll tell you what I remember. So I lived on the South Shore, and I loved El Serape in Randolph, another Mexican restaurant. And he said his place is so good that the owner of El Serape would go eat at his place. So next time I'm home, I got to get to Walpole and try it.
Well, Dave, congratulations on what you guys are doing. Again, you should be very proud. You're really doing a great thing here, and I hope it gets up to $100 million.
Same. The more people donate, I tell them it's like every dollar is not enough because we're never going to be able to help as many people who need it.
Great catching up with you, Prez.
Thanks, Butch.
Okay, you too.
Bye.